When are you going to cover Come Dine With Me and Jane Sadler? I have time now. Do you have time now? Come Dine With Me is a British game show. 4 complete strangers host a dinner party every night and rank the other dinner parties. The winner at the end of the week gets £1,000. Makes sense? The infamous moment would take place after a week of dinner parties in East Oxfordshire. We have Peter. We have Adam. We have Charlotte. And this is fucking Jane. Putting strangers together is obviously always risky business because what if they don't get along? And Jane and Peter did not get along. When you go back and you watch more than just the moment where Peter had a nervous breakdown and you watch the whole week of dinner parties beforehand, I don't blame Peter. I don't. Adam and Charlotte were very inoffensive, very young, sweet. Charlotte's probably a little bit away with the fairies, but that's okay, girl. Adam was just having a great time. Jane and Peter, there was something wrong pretty early on. And yes, Peter is competitive and he comes off competitive and he says he's competitive. But Jane is the one who kind of knew she was making him uncomfortable and pissing him off and loved it. Absolutely loved it, so just ran with it. In the very first episode, when they're at Charlotte's house and Charlotte's hosting, they go off to rummage around everyone's houses while the host is cooking, right? I know. I think Adam, Peter and Jane are having a conversation about what kind of other job they could do. And Jane just says something to Peter about how he could eat all the pies. Which is such a strange thing to say to someone because I'm sure as hell, very sure that Jane wouldn't like it if anyone just randomly commented on her side. Because Peter, saw that as an insult and was like, well, I wouldn't have said that to you. I wouldn't have said that to a complete stranger on the first day I met them. He was like, okay, well, I'm going to play to it. I'm going to rise to it. Obviously. In fact, there were little instances where Jane was, you could obviously tell, trying to wind everyone up. Also, Jane's one of those people, well, she comes across this way throughout the show. She's one of those people that no one else's opinion could possibly be right. So it's really frustrating to be around her because she doesn't want to hear any other way of thinking. If you don't think the same way that she does, you're an idiot. And she'll treat you like one. So she's just not a nice person to be around. So when time finally came for Peter to have his night, they were just at each other. Jane knows she did really well yesterday. And honestly, I think it was well in her intention and it was her goal of the evening to ruin Peter's night. And she did it. By God, she did it. She tore into him about everything she didn't like about him as a person during dinner. It was just bizarre. It just felt even worse because it was in Peter's own home. She was taking the piss out of the pepper pot he had on the table, calling him pompous because he had a scooping pot of pepper instead of a grinder. And she had a grinder. So it's just ridiculous things to make Peter feel this big so that he would explode trying to make himself feel in control. And she succeeded because it made him look crazy.
In 4th place is me.
Oh. I don't know why you're shaking your head at me.
You won, Jane.
Oh my God.
Enjoy the money. I hope it makes you very happy. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane. You ruined my night completely so you could have the money, but I hope now you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on.
I don't get it.
Well, you wouldn't, let's be honest. There's nobody in there, love.
So then this outburst at the end, after everything Jane's done to him this week, actually valid. I'd have been crying. I'd have been hyperventilating, crying in the corner, rocking back and forth. I really would. So, Peter, I stand with Peter.
Amazon.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I was not expecting this parcel to turn up so quickly.
There you go, ma'am.
I'm serious. I only ordered this last night. I didn't even pay for quick shipping. How has it arrived so quickly?
I'm not sure. Lucky, I guess. Okay, see ya.
Don't go. So where are you from? Well, you rushed my parcel. I didn't ask you to do that. You must be a really sweet guy to want to do that for me, so I just want to get to know you.
Honestly, ma'am, it's probably just a lucky coincidence. I really didn't do anything.
And you're humble too. There's no need to be so modest. You are basically my hero. Look, don't say no. I want to take you out to say thank you for everything you've done.
What did I do?
For my parcel.
Yeah, it's my job to deliver parcels.
The parcel that you personally rushed to my house to deliver for me. Like, that is above and beyond. It's okay, don't be embarrassed. You clearly saw my name on the order and you knew who I was and you just had to come and deliver it first class. That is so sweet of you. Come on in, let's get to know each other. You can just come in, like, you are strong, you. Get in here.
Does everyone remember the list? The year was 2014, and Lindsay Lohan had written the names of 36 sexual conquests on a categories page. And what did she do with that? Left it out for In Touch magazine to find. They were real dramatic though. First of all, they revealed 18 of the 36 names. Then they released a few more names on that list, 6 of which have never been revealed. We still don't know who they are to this day. But I had forgotten some of the names that were on there and who they have dated since. So now I need to know, I simply have to know, who is the weirdest set of coochie cousins from Lindsay Lohan's list? Because the first one I thought of really made me laugh because it's Max George. Yes, Max George from The Wanted was on this list because he's now dating Maisie Smith. If you don't know who Maisie Smith is,
I'm having a party in there. Do you want to come? Maybe. Well, you come. You're NFI. NFI. Not flipping invited.
I have to know if they know this. I need to tell them. The next one I absolutely love because look who's on that list. Misspelled, but he's there. And on that note, she definitely wrote Jay Phoenix instead of Joaquin, just in case she spelled it wrong. Anyway, here he is, Zach with a K. But if we're to believe everyone, when I like believing everyone because it makes the best gossip.
I know him real well. I love him real well. But
You're a good... I believe her. Lindsay Lohan and Nikki Blonsky. Did Nikki Blonsky ever tweet at Lindsay Lohan? Come on, she had to have tweeted at Lindsay Lohan at some point. You see Evan Peters over there in the corner? Why do I feel like Emma Roberts absolutely hates this fact? I don't know that at all, but I just feel like she hates it. I don't know why. I wonder who those other names are and why we can't reveal them. Is it Prince William or Prince Harry or something?
The story that inspired this skit was submitted via my Instagram broadcast channel. So if you want to see your crazy work stories turned into a skit, follow my Instagram and join my broadcast channel. Okay, go. Karen, I need you to jump on the floor, like, now. Excuse me? Emily, I am your manager. Karen, I don't have time for this back and forth today, okay? I am the duty manager on shift. I'm running the floor. Beth has just fallen with a full tray of drinks in her hand and I think her ankle's broken. Well, I think we should... Yeah, that's great. I don't care. The ambulance is already on its way. I need to stay with Beth, fill out the report, stay with her because I was the witness. I need you to run the floor. Well now. How broken is the ankle? What? You know, you can hurt your wrist and you're still able to write. You know, so maybe yes, her ankle is hurt, but we could find something else for her to do here at the pub. Karen,